don't leave me, Zaida.
What good will it be if I am still with you? Can you afford me? Let me go. It's over.
Please don't leave. I can't live without you.
Bolga was not a rich town. The sun was harsh, and the wind carried dust into the homes of many folks. Most of the inhabitants were farmers and fishermen. They worked hard just to eat. Eric lived in a small zinc roof house at the edge of the town. Their home had only 2 rooms with cracked walls and a kitchen outside, built with mud. Before his father died, life was manageable. His father woke up early every morning, washed his face, and went straight to the river to fish.
A man must wake up before hunger wakes him.
But after sickness took him, that voice disappeared. And silence replaced it. It was almost as though he never existed. After the funeral, visitors stopped coming. Their struggles all began from this point. Even getting something to eat was a struggle. Eric's mother tried to be strong, but grief sat heavily on her shoulders. Some mornings, she would stare into space with a spoon in her hand, forgetting the soup on the fire. At night, when she thought Eric was asleep, she cried quietly. Eric had everything. He did not understand money. He did not understand death. But he understood pain. His uncle, his father's younger brother, was the one who moved in to help them. He was also a fisherman, and he was like a father to Eric. One evening, he sat Eric down and said, "Your father is gone, but you are still here. You must grow faster than other children." Eric nodded, but he didn't really understand what his uncle meant. But from that day, he stopped behaving like a normal child. He promised himself to make his mom smile again. Eric was not like other boys in Bolga. He loved school so much. He loved the sound of the bell. He loved holding books. And he loved writing his name on paper. No wonder he was the most liked student by his teachers in the school. School became Eric's escape. His uniform was old and sometimes torn. But he appeared clean all the time. Most of his colleagues laughed at him. Most of them called him a poor boy. One day, a classmate laughed and said, "Eric, your sandals are older than you." But Eric smiled and replied calmly, "They are old because they follow me everywhere." This made the children laugh at him all the more. Eric was not the loudest child in class. But he was always attentive. One day after school, his class teacher decided to visit his mom for the first time. She saw how poor they were, but she knew Eric was their breakthrough. Before she left, she told Eric's mother something very surprising.
Ma, your son is different. Please don't let poverty stop his education.
Eric's mother nodded, but her heart was heavy. She knew how hard life had become. One of those evenings, while they ate plain rice together, Eric asked his uncle, "Why did my father give me my name?" "Baiko, finish your food now, you like talking," his mother said. "Oh, Zara, don't worry, leave him alone," his uncle replied. He paused a while and said, "Your father said your name means riches. He believed you would become something great." That night, Eric could not sleep. He lay on the mat, staring at the roof, listening to the night sounds. "If my name means riches," he whispered, "then I must work for it." It was not pride. It was determination. At his age, he had become a critical thinker because he knows his situation, and he wants to come out for good. Not so long after, Eric completed junior high school with good results. He ran home that day, looking excited and calling out to his mom and uncle to come and see his results. But his excitement did not last. They cheered him up for the good results he had, but then they didn't have money for him to continue. Eric was sad to hear this, but he was not discouraged. "It's alright, Ma, I can go to school at any time. For now, I just need to find something to do so I can gather a little money." Don't worry about me at all, I will surely go to school. Eric reassured his heartbroken mother. His uncle was even surprised to hear Eric talk. You have really taken after your father, he said. You are very disciplined, determined, and hardworking, just like him. And I know he will be so proud of you wherever he is. The next day, Eric spoke to his uncle about his decision to join the new gold mining company in Boga. His uncle was not okay with that decision at all. He thought Eric was too small for that. See, don't worry at all. That is my only chance now, and I promise you everything shall be alright. If I don't start now, life will beat me. He was 19 years old, and he was well built and very strong. After his father died, he stayed home for a few years before continuing his education. This was why he was older than his level. But it was fine. And so he joined the mining company. It was new in the village, and so they needed some local workers. It was a Chinese company. The mine was brutal. The sun burned skin. The dust entered the lungs, and the work never stopped. Many workers complained about it, but Eric didn't. He knew why he was there. He carried loads quietly. He listened to his bosses and workmates carefully. He knew how most of them behaved, and he knew how to live with them in peace. He greeted everyone politely. One day, the Chinese supervisor noticed him quietly working while some of his coworkers were complaining about their food to the Chinese boss. Why don't you complain and talk like your friends do? Eric smiled gently. Sir, complaining won't change my situation. I like the way you work hard, keep it up, and you will go far. The supervisor left him to continue his work. One evening, after work, Eric stood alone at the mining site. His hands were rough. His body was tired. His stomach was empty. But his spirit was alive. He looked at the land and whispered, one day, I will rise from here. One day, my mother will smile again. He did not know the pain ahead. He did not know the betrayals ahead. He did not know love would test him. But he had made a promise. And life was about to test that promise. Back at the mining site, many workers insulted the Chinese supervisors behind their backs. Some even stole small tools. But Eric was different. He kept quiet. And he never reported his coworkers to the Chinese people. When others mocked him for being too serious, he smiled and continued. At night, when he returned home tired, he still helped his mother fetch water or cook something. Then he would sit alone, staring at the sky for a while. He always reminded himself, this is not my final place. Not long ago, a very serious incident occurred at the mining site. It was one of the working days, and everyone, including Eric, was busily working when they heard their boss call for a meeting. Their boss looked angry. He said someone had stolen some gold from them. The workers were surprised because they hardly ever went into the office of the Chinese boss. But then, the boss told them to bring their bags for a search. Eric's bag was the third one the boss inspected. When he raised it, it was quite heavier. He trusted Eric, and he knew it might not be him, but then, just so that his coworkers won't complain, he decided to check the bag. And there it was. There was so much gold hidden in the bag. Eric himself was surprised. The Chinese boss could not believe his eyes. His other friends got hold of him quickly and sent him away. Even the Chinese bosses could not say anything for him. They tied him up to a tree and flogged him multiple times on his back. He was screaming, crying, and begging them. But no one listened. Eric was not the thief. It was actually two of the workers who stole the gold. Their intention was not to hide it in Eric's bag, but they had no time. After they took the gold, they went to where the workers kept their bags, and immediately, they were about to look for their bag, when a Chinese supervisor entered. He almost caught them. "Why is your hand at your back?" the Chinese supervisor asked. Sir, please. He did not finish, and they heard the boss sounding the bell for an urgent meeting. The supervisor turned his head, and that was when the guy with the gold placed it quickly into the nearest bag. He planned to retrieve it later. It was done randomly and he didn't even know it was Eric's bag. Should we say it is a mistake? No. Eric is suffering for their wrongs for no reason. And they are also afraid to own up. They left Eric where he was flogged and went to work. The Chinese boss went to see Eric. But why did you do that? He asked. Eric was visibly shaking, and he could not even let out his words. Please, sir, I am not the one. But how can you prove it? Eric was silent at this point. Eric, the boss called out. Eric, Eric. This was when his boss knew he was unconscious. He quickly called some of the boys to help carry Eric to the hospital. His mom and uncle were heartbroken to hear this. They rushed to the hospital. Poor Eric lay on the hospital bed hopelessly. His mother sat by him. She could not stop her ears. His uncle stood there looking a little disappointed with his nephew. I warned this boy, but he wouldn't listen. The doctors came inside and pleaded with the mother and uncle to go outside as they treated Eric. His family did not leave the hospital grounds. They stayed there till the next morning. His mother quickly moved to cook some soup for Eric. His uncle went inside the hospital room where Eric was to visit him. Eric was awake already. He burst into tears when he saw his uncle.
Uncle, I am so sorry I didn't listen to you before.
It is okay, my son. Do not worry about it anymore.
He felt he should have listened to his uncle. I did not steal anything. We know Eric, your mother, and I know that very well. They heard a knock on the door. It was the Chinese boss. He was with two other supervisors. Eric's face changed. He wondered why they were there. It's either they are here to throw me into prison, or they are here for some additional claims, Eric thought. The Chinese boss greeted them. First of all, we would like to apologize to Eric for the wrong accusations and the whole beating thing. Eric sighed. He was relieved now. But his uncle was a little bit confused. If Eric did not steal the gold, then who did? Uncle Ibo asked the Chinese boss. It was two of our workers, and we caught them on the CCTV footage, and as we speak now, they are in prison. You are? So there was CCTV footage, Eric interrupted. Eric, we are sorry, but you know the boys took you to flog you even before we decided on going back to actually realize we had CCTV footage. It's our fault. We get it. That is why. That is why what? Please leave here, Eric interrupted him as he was talking. Son, you allow him to speak, his uncle pleaded. No, uncle, I'm not listening to them. They should go away. Eric was a bit upset. He tried to get up, but he realized he was extremely tired. One of the Chinese supervisors quickly rushed to help Eric lie back on his bed. Leave me, Eric said. His uncle helped him to put his back on the bed slowly and gently. Eric, we are here with a sum of money to compensate you. The Chinese boss asked the supervisor behind him to bring the briefcase. There were 2 gold bars in it. Eric was surprised and very excited. He knew where that money would get him. Additionally, they have paid all the hospital bills. Eric was holding the gold up high. It was glittering. Then the Chinese boss said, and so once you recover, you can come back to your post. Come back where? Please, he is done, his uncle stormed. We understand, uncle, but we would like to hear from. I quit, Eric chipped this in as the Chinese man was still talking. You what? The Chinese boss asked. I quit, sir. It's not because of this incident at all. It's just that I want to start school right after here. I want to focus on my schooling for now, Eric said. Aha, That was what I was trying to tell you, his uncle said. The disappointed boss said, right. Well then, we wish you good luck in your education. For now, we'd better get going. They were moving out of the room at the same time Mama Zora, Eric's mom, was entering the room. She was confused to see them. The boss just greeted her, and they left. She questioned his uncle why they were there, but then, when she saw Eric holding the gold bars, she understood what had happened. They told her everything, and she fed Eric the soup. He was discharged. And he started buying the forms and buying some clothes and shoes that he would send to school. He bought all the cool stuff he needed as well. He was entering the senior level of education. When he was working, he managed to gather some money, which also helped him to renovate their home. He even bought 4 big canoes for his uncle. His uncle had workers who would work for him. The fishing business paid well in Bulga. And he even sold some of his produce to neighboring towns. He gave his money some money to also spend and save some. He used almost the last of the money to buy a piece of land in Bulga. The owner believed that the land was a potential land of gold. It was quite expensive, but Eric managed to buy it. He even made a fence around it. He would mine on it later on, he said. He did not have any tools or workers, so he actually wanted to get some before. Finally, he entered school. School was cool for him. He never went hungry. Whenever he needed money, he called his father. They were not billionaires, but at least they had something. He was very serious in school. He had only 2 friends, Seth and Zaida. They were his classmates.
This jollof is too sweet.
I swear, I told Bola she's the best cook here. You people should hurry up and eat before I finish everything.
After school, he planned to start his mining company.